Hi guys, welcome to this quick fire coaching session. I wanted to do something cool for checking out the No Lose Site Builder offer. If you checked it out, brilliant. If you didn't, no problem at all. I wanted to give you something anyway that will really help. If you're going to build Amazon affiliate sites, I want you to make money, I want you to have success. Because, and this is the reason, if you're looking to build Amazon affiliate sites and rank them in Google, I truly believe that there is no other way than the way I'm actually showing you. Meaning, of course, you can have a different theme, you can have different writing, you can have different content and different layout. All of that stuff doesn't really matter, okay? But in the actual concepts that I'm teaching you, the foundation work, i.e. the SEO, the niche selection, the interlinking and stuff like that, like the SEO on the site and the social media, if you move away from the way I'm actually teaching, I believe that you can run into all sorts of problems with Google, and you just not get the success that you're looking for. And I see so many people struggling with this, so I am deliberately going to keep this video really short, but I'm going to give you some great stuff. So grab a pen and paper. Just to say really quick at the start of the video, I've opened up one bonus spot, literally because that spot's gone for the July the 4th promotion. The spot went, and I've opened up one more bonus spot. It's only available till this timer hits 0. The only reason I opened it was because there's 15 hours left at the time of recording. When this timer hits 0, the page will disappear. Okay, so if you want the bonus spot, if you want all the stuff that I'm about to talk about done for you, do grab it while it's at half price. This is truly the last time. I only opened up one spot for the July the 4th promo just because I thought it'd be cool to do it. But the next time this launches, it will be $4,999. So if you're interested in getting the whole thing done for you, because what we're going to cover now, it's not easy, okay? This is the thing, and I'm not going to beat around the bush or go because it's not fair on you, and I find it amazing that there's so much stuff out there. Push button systems, article spinners, I talk about it all the time, but there's so much stuff, and the whole premise of them is to make this stuff easy. You know, it's almost like, the one thing you're missing to make this all work is a push button site builder. Or you know how the gurus get this done, how they get all their content done? Article spinners. And that's a load of crap, to be quite blunt, and I really want to give you something here that will help. So you don't need to take my word for it, and I understand, who am I to tell people what to do? I say this: go and test out article spinners and push button site builders and see where you get with them, while ranking in Google. You know, even if we look at it from Google's point of view, they're looking to rank real sites, and the only way that you can build a site that will rank in Google is hard work or real content, or someone has to do the work. Maybe not you, but someone has to actually write the content, like this offer. Okay, so check it out anyway. I've put the link in your email. I've also put a link underneath the video on YouTube, and on Facebook you'll find it in the box or in the comments. But I wanted to also give you something here. If you've been watching these videos and think, you know, it's still going on about that offer, the reason I go on about it a lot is because it's my best offer ever. I've never offered a complete done for you, not having to do anything, complete service to actually get it all up and running. I've offered site building services where you have to put the work in and build the sites, and again, I see lots of people having great success with that, but I see many that, I'll be honest, don't touch the sites or don't build them up. And look, that's fine. I know more than anybody that this is hard work. I've built over 50 ClickBank products, hundreds of ClickBank affiliate sites, hundreds of Amazon affiliate sites, and there's no easy way around content, okay? But that doesn't mean that it still has to be done. And I'm going to give you really quick fire now, so I won't spend long on it. I just wanted to give you 3 or 4 things that will really help you with Amazon. So number 1, what you need is a proper site, okay? So if you're, again, back on the push button stuff and the article spinners, you need a proper site. If you haven't got a proper site, if you haven't got real content on there, if it's not interlinked, if you're not adding real content, I know I've been through this a lot, but you're not going to rank, and it's a waste of time, okay? So like the gaming chair site, you could lay it out differently. You could have posts and pages. You could do it totally different. You could put all your content as pages. You could put all your content as posts. You could have a mixture. You could have your product reviews as pages, and then you could have your posts as keywords, or vice versa, and it wouldn't matter. I know I teach a certain way in my courses, but I'm just saying the main thing is to have a proper site with content that is good content, interlinked, well SEO'd, and actually serving a purpose to the end user. In fact, here's a golden tip that I give time and time again, but it sort of is almost like, it's just a fancy way of, it's just ignored. I'll be honest, and it's my most important tip that will really help you. Here it is. When you're building your site and when you're writing the content, write for the end user. Okay, because here's the secret to Google and ranking and everything with Amazon affiliate sites and ranking on Google. It's this. Google only job for a search engine is to provide the most relevant pages and content for what was typed in. Okay, for instance, if someone's looking up gaming chair reviews, and this site has the most information, linking through to great information, linking through to different options, different price points, different shopping guides, different discounts, and so on. Like a whole myriad of stuff on there, and it's all brilliant content. Google will rank it. It's as simple as that, but it takes time to build. It needs to be interlinked properly. It can't be spammy or anything like that. It's got to be real content. Just on that point, don't fall into the trap of cutting corners. Just sticking content on your site for the sake of saying, right, yeah, I'm updating my site, I'm going to get somewhere. You're better off not doing that, okay? You're better off writing real content, making sure it's good, and then putting it on your site, and it will work a lot better. So the number one thing is you need a real site with real content. I know I've covered that a lot, but it doesn't hurt to go over it again. But the second thing, definitely, is niches, okay? This is niche 101, how not to get bogged down with picking niches and spending ages and ages on it, okay? Here it is. Make sure that when you're initially looking to make money with Amazon, if you're not making any money at the minute, just go to the best sellers, just go right into a niche, and you're done, okay? Here's the thing. I see so many people struggling with niches and picking the perfect niche and so on. There's no such thing. Amazon tell us which Amazon tell us which products are selling. Okay, the products make up, all the products are part of a niche. Okay, so a niche is an area, a topic area. For instance, if we're looking at gun scopes that I've just picked out randomly, well, this is for hunting, okay, or gun or shooting or training or whatever, but the niche is definitely hunting, okay? I'm not saying you have to do hunting. I know that people have different views about that and so on. I'm just giving you an example of how to pick a niche super fast. Make sure that you go to the best sellers, see what's actually selling in the niche, because Amazon tell us. Don't guess at it. Amazon tell us. Amazon tell us right now the best selling gun scope for hunting is the CV Life hunting rifle scope. So if you had a site on the hunting rifle scopes and you had reviews of the top 10 scopes that are the best sellers, and then you had relevant content, how to pick a hunting rifle scope, is the CV hunting rifle scope the best, how does the CV hunting rope scope compare with the bushel, should I pick a bushel or CV Life hunt, and so on. You can see what I'm doing here, and it all links back. Your site will do really, really well. And that is why you don't have to spend ages and ages trying to pick a niche, because Amazon's done the work. When you actually build the site, the key is using you got the products. That's very, very easy because it's all the best sellers. But it's then using really, really good keyword selection, that you make sure you're getting the LSI keywords of a certain phrase in an article. Okay, so I'll give you, so that makes sense. If I'm trying to get ranked for this hunting rifle scope, I want to use all these terms in an article. And really, I want to do I could have all these terms in one article, and then I could write an article on individual. So I could actually write an article on CV Life Scope instructions and then link it back together. So to get ranked on one term, I'd write 4 or 5 articles with that content in. And this is the important thing, okay? If it was, I can't speak properly. If it was good to do so, what I mean by that is, when you're going through this, don't just go through it like a robot and say, yeah, right, I'll write an article for all them. For instance, you're not going to write CV Life Optics website. It's not going to make anything on your site. You know, when someone's actually on the site, you just wouldn't include that, but you would write on this review. Okay, that could be one of your subheadings. And 11,200 results here for the best-selling rifle scope at the minute on Amazon. And this is how easy this stuff is. Okay, easy or you know, it is difficult, but you can see here one's actually ranking. I'll just show you another one. And this is all done live. I haven't picked these out. I just know that this stuff works. Look, here we go. You could also look at what's ranking and see key phrases as you go through, because here's a secret for you, or not secret, but a really, really good tip. Success leaves clues. Tony Robbins says it all the time. Look, if you're typing in certain products, so if we go back to Amazon and we go to the best sellers, and you're typing these into Google, you will see the best review sites ranking, and you've got all the key phrases there. I'm not saying copy their content. What I'm saying is look at all their, you've got all their, look, best long range scopes in 2017, top 5. So you know that a good key phrase to target is long range scopes, okay? And then when we go back to, Google here, so we could go long range hunting rifle scopes. Okay, so we want to get ranked on that, and I've just we just found that off that site, and there he is again. Or best sniper scope 2017, top 1,000 yard long range optics. You could see top 5 long range hunting scopes for the money reviews. Let's have a look at that one. This is just an example, guys. I'm just showing, look, and you got loads and loads. The sites that are ranking, you see that it's all content and it's related posts. The best long range scopes, the 4 best long range scopes under $1,000, the 2 best scopes for the money, the 4 best 1,000 yard scopes. And when you go down to the LSI key phrases, you see what this guy's done. I've done this live. Look, you see here the 5 best long range scopes for the money, the 4 best long range under $1,000. That's because in the LSI key phrases you could see that these are the sort of key phrases. Best long range scope, I know it says 2016, but look, long range scope on a budget, that's someone's typing that in. What is the best long range scope on the market? Best long range scope for the 6.5 Creedmoor. If you had a review for that, whatever it is, for that gun, you'd link back to it. Best long range scope under 1,000, okay? And then we go back here, and he's actually got that as an article here. The 4 best long range scopes under $1,000. So this guy is following exactly what I'm saying to do, and he's ranking on the first page of Google. So I know I've given you, watch this through with a pen and paper, and actually do this stuff and pick a niche. And here's the third thing to you, okay? I think third or fourth. I just want to show you on Flipper, look, these sites are worth, and you can build a business. And even if even if you go relatively slowly, and I started the gaming chair site a year ago in June, okay, so it's just over a year. It's been making money day in, day out for an entire year without too much work. And you see, I show Flipper all the time with sites selling for $10,000. This one's up to $8,000, and it's still got, I'll show you, 16 days left. But you'll see one thing about them, they're all proper Amazon sites. The ones that are actually, when I'm putting them here, monetization Amazon, highest price, the ones that are actually going for the highest price are all proper content sites, because that's what will sell, that's what will rank, that's what will make you money. So there's a really, really quick fire coaching session with the bare bones, I know, but that is how simple it is. Don't think about the niche too much. Get the best sellers, go right into a niche, look at the best selling products, check them on Google, see the review sites that are actually ranking there, the key phrases that they have. They've done the keyword research for you because they're ranking on the first page. Don't copy their content, because not just because it's illegal, but because you're not going to rank. There's no way around it. Write good content, work hard on it, set it in a schedule, and start on the site, and don't give up until you get a result, and you will have a site up and out there. I just wanted to give you something. If you don't take advantage of the no lose site builder offer, follow that guide and you will make money. If you want that bonus spot, grab it before the timer hits 0, and I'd love to work with you. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I tried to keep it as short as possible and also pack in as much good information. Let me know if you've got any questions, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.